Hello everyone and welcome to this lesson. We're going to talk about the song How Deep Is Your Love by the Bee Gees, and this is my arrangement that I made a couple of years back, and so many people have asked me about it and wanted me to play teach the song on YouTube, so I thought I'd do that today. And I'm going to go through how I play the song, of course, but also I'm going to talk about how to solo, what scales that work, what arpeggios that work, and stuff like that. So we're going to dive into this right now, and we're going to start with the melody. I start this in free tempo, rubato. So I just play, it's in the key of E. And I prefer playing that with either an acoustic steel string guitar or a Telecaster. And today I have the Telecaster plugged into an amp here. And so I start off playing the melody like this. And what I'm doing there, I'm just playing this B note here on the 9th fret of the D string. And after that, I play the open E string. So, and then I play the index finger on the 7th fret of the B string. So I get those three melody notes. The reason I play it like that, I could play that like this. But I like when everything rings together. That's why I play it like that. So again, and then I play this chord. And it's just an E chord, E triad, but I'm playing the E in the bottom there, and then this note again, and then the pinky hammering on the 9th fret of the B string, like this. So, and then open E string, and then I play, which is a G sharp minor 7. And that's just a bar on the 4th fret here and the pinky on the 7th fret of the B string. And then the same chord moved down a whole step. That's the F sharp minor 7. So then it goes to the C sharp minor chord, leading back to F sharp minor, and I play that like this. The melody goes here, so I'm playing the chords like this. So what I'm doing is that I'm playing just a bar on the 4th fret, pinky on the 6th fret of the B string, and then I play this shape, which is kind of like a B over D sharp, and then I play a F diminished up to F sharp minor. So and then I do this, and that is so that's a typical Tom Emmanuel kind of thing. Chet Atkins used to do this a lot, where you make a trill, so what I'm doing, I'm doing that hammer on again, and then I just do this with my left hand. Quickly move that pinky up a half step, and then pull off. And then I play the E note here on the 9th fret of the G string. So, and then I play that F sharp note again. So, and then I play that open E string. So, the trick is to get that E note to ring out together with this D sharp note. That's why it sounds nice, because they're clashing. So something like that. It doesn't really matter what exact notes you're playing, in what order. The important thing is that you hear this. You hear that B7 or B sus, B7 sus to B. So and then you play this melody, simple. So what is that? Well, I'm playing just the melody. E to G sharp minor to C sharp 7, minor 7, minor 7, and then you can go like this, or something like that. I go up to this fret, 8th fret, and do a pull off to the 7th fret, and then play that C sharp note in the bottom there. So yeah, you can slide up actually up to the 9th fret, and then that's the chords are E, G sharp minor, C sharp minor 7, and then I go. We're gonna go to the F sharp minor 7, but I play a lick there. So what I'm doing, I'm playing just a C sharp minor pentatonic, like this. Very simple. You know this scale, right? So it's the same thing, C sharp minor pentatonic and E major pentatonic, same thing. And I'm playing this. So I'm sliding up to the 11th fret on the A string, then just to scale up to F sharp minor 7, to E, same lick as before. So I'll do that part, the first part again. Remember, this is free tempo, rubato play rubato. So that's the first part. Then we go to the A major 7. So I'm just playing B note here on the 4th fret, and then slide up to A major 7, open E, and then so what is that? A major 7 to G sharp minor to F sharp minor. So what I'm doing there is that I'm playing that A major 7 using the open E string, and then I go G sharp minor, and then I do a pull off from the 5th fret to the 4th, pinky on the 6th, and then open B. So hammer on. So I'm playing this G sharp minor 11, hammer on, open E, and then I play this F sharp minor. This is kind of tricky thing, so what this is, I'm thinking A major, G sharp minor, F sharp minor to A minor 6. That sound. And you can play that down here I'm playing the minor third in the bass basically. So and after I've done that, so I'm playing the A in the bass there. And then and I'll show you that part. And then I go. I slide up from the 4th to the 6th fret, playing G sharp minor, open B, and then C sharp here on the 6th fret of the G string, open E. So, and then B11, which is just a bar on the 2nd fret and the pinky on the 4th fret. And then the line, how deep is your love, shows up like this. And that's the next part. So I'll do that part again slowly. Here we go, from the A major 7. That harmonic, I'm using the index finger to slightly touch the string on the 12 frets above this fretted note, the 4th fret of the G string, and I play that with my thumb behind and using the index finger to grab the harmonic. And so, and then I play an E major 7, this shape. Kind of sliding here, and then I slide the G string to the 6th fret, open B, so this is kind of like a, you know, E major 7, but I'm playing the 6th here in the melody as well. And then A. So this is beautiful chord changes here. So it goes to A major 7 to A minor 7 or A minor 6, so to speak. So A major, sliding up from the 7th fret to the 9th fret, open E, and then I use my index finger to bar at the same time. Play this A minor 6 chord. It could also be looked at as a D7 with A in the bass. That's a beautiful chord. And then we go. So what happens here? I play the melody, E to E major 7 to E7. And then, that's just a melody, to C7. G sharp minor 7 flat 5, to F sharp, C sharp 7 again, to diminished. This is like a G sharp diminished, to F sharp minor. And then A minor, and then I just play this shape, B minor shape to A minor and back to E. So there's a lot of chords there, but A, E, E7, melody, C sharp 7, G sharp, minor 7 5, F sharp minor, and then A minor, and then we're back in E, and then it starts over. I usually improvise on that part when I get back. So let's get into that a little bit. Before we discuss the ending, let's talk about the chords and how you can improvise on this song. When I get back to that E chord, the melody again, I'd like to improvise from there. And the chords are pretty simple. It's E major 7, G sharp minor 7, to F sharp minor 7, and then C sharp dominant 7 to F sharp minor to either G sharp minor, or you can play E with B in the bass. I play that pretty simple there, and then B, sorry. So you can actually play E major, the E major scale, over all that except one chord. You can also play the major pentatonic, E major. That's probably the most easiest, choice to start play over those changes. But when you get to the C sharp dominant 7, that chord leading back to F sharp minor, that C sharp dominant 7, that has a note that goes outside of the E major scale, which is this E sharp or F note. That's the major third of the C sharp chord. And the reason they use that chord is because it makes some tension towards the next chord, which is F sharp minor. This is pretty beautiful. Listen to this. They want a strong pull to the next chord, so they make it major, dominant instead of minor. And when we're soloing, we need to be aware of that note, because if I would play the E note on that chord, that would clash too much, and it wouldn't clash in a good way. So when you're soloing over these changes, you can think E major pentatonic and E major, over all chords except that C sharp dominant 7, because that note is now an E sharp instead of an E. But let's start slow. So E major, here you can play pentatonic or E major. Over the G sharp minor as well. Over the F sharp minor as well. But here comes the C sharp's dominant 7 leading back to F sharp minor. So this chord, we need to change a couple of notes. So what I play here is usually either an arpeggio maybe, or parts of an arpeggio, C sharp dominant. You can also play a diminished arpeggio from its third or something like that, because then you get like that. You could hear that makes a perfect transition over that chord. Listen to this. You could hear that transition over C sharp leading to F sharp minor. You can hear that diminished arpeggio. That suggests C sharp 7 flat 9 chord. So that sounds really good over that. So you can always use the diminished. Another scale that I like to use is this one. So I'm playing C sharp, and then I play, actually I think of this as a C sharp altered scale, but it's really the same notes as a D melodic minor, starting on the 7th degree. So if I would play D melodic minor, but if I start on the a half step down on the 7th degree of that scale, first play C sharp and then D melodic minor. Then you really get this altered sound, which sounds good as well. Listen. Here we go. So I'm kind of playing a lot here over that, but you don't have to play as many notes, but listen to this. So I'm playing just a lick over C sharp dominant 7, I'm playing D melodic minor. Because that sounds great over that chord. You can also play well, usually I play either the arpeggio, diminished arpeggio, the C sharp dominant arpeggio, the altered scale, if you want. That's probably the most common ones. You can also play this scale, which is F sharp harmonic minor over the C sharp dominant. That sounds good as well, because that's a minor scale with a major 7 in it, and that sounds pretty good. So into F sharp minor. So I'm just playing through the scales that I would use over these changes. So we start with the E chord. That's just an E major. G sharp minor. You can play G sharp minor pentatonic as well. F sharp minor. C sharp dominant 7. That's the D melodic minor. F sharp minor to E to B. I'm playing B sus line there. I like that sound. And then E all the way here. C sharp minor pentatonic sounds great. And then A. Still you can play E major scale. All the way here, except on this chord. You know, because that's A minor. You can play, I would usually play A melodic minor. Over that chord. You can listen to it, so. Listen to this chord here. That's the scale. Oops. Sorry. So that's just A melodic minor. Because that chord suggests a minor, it's a minor tonality with a major 6, you know. So yeah. And then back to E. So there's a little bit about the chords and the scale especially that I use to play over these changes. And really there's so much more of course you can do, but I thought I'd just mention the scales that I use the mostly over these changes. Anyway, let's continue. So in the live take that I just played that before here, I was stopping on this chord, which is a B11 chord. I did that after the solo, and then I play the melody again. Just like I did earlier, but now in a floating tempo, in a free tempo. I think I did something like that, and that's a pretty cool thing. So what I'm doing here is after this part, I play A major 7, slide up, play the pinky and index finger here. After I've done this, that's a pretty cool sound. And what that is I'm just playing A in the bass and then these two notes, and then I slide down with the pinky to the 7th fret, pull off, and then I play the minor 3rd right here on the 5th fret, and then I play the pinky on the 9th fret of the D string. And of course I use the whammy bar there, so and then back to the same thing as before. E dominant 7, C sharp. I think I did a lick here, you know, something like that, and that's just C dominant 7 arpeggio with a flat 9, something like that, and that's just the same thing as before that I discussed earlier, the C sharp alter scale or D melodic minor. I can kind of blend, you know, the diminished sounds with that diminished sounds with the alter scale. So I think I did that. minor third of the F sharp minor. And when I did that, after that, let's see, so and then A minor again, and then I end the song. And how do I end it? Well, I actually just play E to G sharp to F sharps, G sharp minor to F sharp minor, and then B11, and then I go E. It's just a vamp. I play mostly E blues or major scale, major pentatonic blended with minor blues. So I kind of blend everything there, just vamping out and just jamming on these chords. And sometimes it sounds good, sometimes it doesn't sound too good. But I'm working on it. Just playing the vamp, and you can play anything. Try to sound a little bit like a vamp, you know? And on that B7 chord or B11, you could make that altered, you know? Or so you could play B altered over that, or B diminished or something, half step, whole step diminished, leading back to E. It doesn't sound bad, it sounds pretty cool. As long as you resolve on E, you can play almost anything over that B11 chord, because you can imagine either 11, or you can imagine like a altered, B altered, or B13 flat 9 even. Anything. You know, anything. Anyway, sometimes I get stuck on these parts, you know, because you want to have a good flow there, and it's not easy, but it's a great practice vamp to do these 4 chords. And then I think I end it with a lick. And that's just, this is a Jimmy Weibel idea. I play the 5th and the major 3rd of the E chord, and then major 3rd here, like this. Ending it with a 6-9 with an F sharp 11 on top. Because this chord sounds so good with the whammy bar. Anyway, thank you so much everyone for watching this lesson. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm always available on the ProGuitar official Instagram or on the website forum. Have a wonderful day and see you soon. Bye.